or something? Why'd you come over to the corner? Just because I come down here don't mean I got a snack for you. You guys are awful nosy. Anyhow, this is our portable flock. We brought that red one over here and put her in, that Rhode Island red, because I think she was the one eating the eggs up there when we brought her down here. And the other day I noticed one egg was eaten, so I'm pretty sure she is, but I think there's more up there. Actually, I know there's more up there that isn't an egg. But she only did it once down here, so I don't know, but we'll see. Liable to make some bone broth here soon there, lady. I just put them here this morning. Actually, they woke up in this spot. They were right there for the last week or so. I need to take that fence down. I didn't get it down yet. I was busy all day today. So I'll move their house about every two days roughly, because there's only 10 of them in here, so they don't have a lot of poop load underneath. So I'll move their house about every 2 days, and like to move their whole paddock about every week. Doesn't always work out that way. That's all I can do. They didn't destroy this too bad. Them spots there was fruit trees and that didn't make it, so it's not a big deal. Over here's our garlic. I don't know, it's not doing the best. It's doing good, but it's like shriveled up. It's dying back already for some reason.
Wonder if it got sunburned or frostburned.
I don't know. I would guess it's lacking nitrogen. Would be my guess.
But this is down in the field where we never put any.
We had potatoes in this bed last year, and then this is where I had that big pile of rotten wood I dug up and threw down and put soil over top, and then compost and soil over top of it and planted it. Mulched it all winter. The potatoes coming up through there is looking pretty good though. They actually look real nice. The garlic don't look bad. I mean, it's probably decent sized heads on it, but it's just like turning yellow. This bed here, I need to clean it up. It's got some potatoes from last year in it too. I ain't worried too much about them. But I want to put some sorghum in this bed for chicken feed this winter. This bed here is our potatoes for this year, and they're actually coming up looking good.
Very good.
Yeah, most of them's coming up. They're not all up yet, but most of them are. I just mulched them with leaves because I had lots of them. I got some straw from up in the chicken yard that I'll probably end up putting here. I want to take you over here and show you what I was working on today. All these fruit trees I planted last year, the year before, they're not doing real well. This soil in this field is pretty bad. A few of them's dead, but most of them's still living. But barely. That's coming out of the rootstock. The best looking one out of the bunch is the peach tree that I grew some seed. I need to pull it back. I need to put another mulch ring around all of them. The cherry here is looking good. Actually, it's looking pretty decent. But cherry trees grow pretty good around here, so shouldn't have no issue growing a cherry. I put I thought 13, but I only put 12. These are castor beans. And the wind was blowing so hard today, I tied them back because the wind was blowing that way, 9 million miles an hour. So I just used some baler twine and tied them up. Now the wind's going to change direction, but that's all right. And I also put some lavender in between each one. And then here's an ivy of some sort that she put in last fall. She planted those. Actually, she just dumped the buckets out. I don't know how many she put in, but I think 3 of them made it. The rest of them didn't. So that's what we did here. Looks pretty good. Let's go up here to these fatsos.
They're not fatsos, not yet.
No, they're getting there.
They're pretty cool.
Here's an almond tree. Actually, it looks really good.
What kind?
Almond. The other almond we had right behind the camera lady, it didn't make it through the winter. But this one here looks really good. It's growing real good. That's probably our best looking tree we have here, actually. These ones here, actually, they're past their date time of getting their food taken away.
Oh no!
I try to do 12 on, 12 off with their feed.
Get their
grit.
grit too. There's one of them in there that comes to me and likes to have its neck rubbed. It's pretty cool.
So these, we have probably half or more of these sold already, actually. Their butcher date, I don't know the exact date, but it's going to be the week of July 8th. I just confirmed that a little bit ago at the USDA butcher place. Yeah, so
Lively birds.
lively birds.
They get moved how often?
Twice a day.
Twice a day.
Right now it's time number 2. I move them in the mornings and then I move them in the evenings.
Gotta put the wheels on.
Yeah.
And they're already ready. They're up front.
They're up front. They know the routine. Right now I'm gonna spin them around and
Start
you
them
can see
that
where
way.
they was yesterday. They were here. Then we'll spin them around and put them so they're going to go facing that way.
Oh no! You gonna ride right there?
Sometimes they do ride right there.
And that's all there is to it.
And then you can see how bad they. This is just from this morning. I should have moved them. I should move them twice through the day. I just put them there this morning. Probably, I guess it was about 7. I slept in this morning, which is pretty unusual for me. I never sleep in.
But we've been tired, so.
Yeah, we've been tired, but they're
And
doing
then
really good.
They go nuts on the fresh grass.
Oh yeah, they do. They go crazy.
That one there, the old blackie.
Yeah, it's not black no more hardly.
No, it's got a lot more
Yeah,
white
it's
now.
pretty cool looking. I don't know what kind of chicken it is, but
It was our free one that came with the birds.
Yep,
And she's still so tiny.
she's pretty cool. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's a hen though. Pretty sure. So I'll move them again in the morning before I go to work. Of course, now tomorrow morning they'll move about 5:30. So, and right now it's 7 o'clock.
Are they usually awake when you move
Yeah,
them?
they're always awake when I move them.
They're like, ah, food's coming.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. They attack the food bucket when I put it in there in the mornings. Raspberries, they're doing pretty well. I wish there's some flowers starting to come on. A lot of the older ones actually. This year's got some berries already starting.
Oh, yummy.
Next year it's going to be a lot of berries in here.
There's a lot more
I
plants
need to add
coming up.
some. Yeah, there is a lot of plants coming up right there. There's 1, 2, 3 right there coming up. There's a bunch coming up, which is great. That's what I want. I need to go through here and pull some weeds and put more wood chips in, but it is what it is. You get to it when I get to it. I've been working on the garden and other things. This one here's got
Yeah, it does.
a lot of fruit on it too. So raspberries only grow on year-old canes. So all them green ones that are new, like this one right here, this one here won't produce nothing this year. And I know that for sure because it's green. This woody one right here, it's actually got a flower on it, so I know it'll produce. And then whenever it's done, you just snip it off. I made a video on how to prune them. It's actually a couple different times I made videos on how to prune them. This is our asparagus patch that has been overrun by weeds, and I've been slowly snipping away at that.
It's taken some time, but he's getting it.
Yeah, well, it didn't take that long. I probably worked on it for an hour total, maybe. Total between yesterday and today. This is where we started planting a bunch of stuff. I need to get some more wood chips in here. I haven't had a chance to yet, but after I get the asparagus done, then this is my next project. But it's got comfrey's looking really good. This comfrey we got from Pastures Farms. And then the horseradish, it's doing pretty good. We got some asparagus growing in here. This asparagus here, actually, we bought at Sam's Club last spring and I put it in. But all in all, it's doing pretty well. And the berries, these blueberries that I planted, that I dug up back behind the house in the winter and planted here, they're freaking loaded with berries.
No doubt.
I kind of thought I wouldn't get any berries this year because it transplant shock, but
it didn't
seem to phase them any. And I put a catmint right here. And I went through yesterday and planted some lupines and some mints and some chives. And there's actually a comfrey growing right here too.
Yeah, there is.
Which that would have been, I planted that this spring. But all in all, it's doing pretty well. I just need to finish putting the wood chips down. I did this area so I could put the fence up around the garden. It's been a while since I made a video, but this fence, I don't know when I put it up, like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Somewhere
in there. So the chickens were here. Probably the last video I made, the chickens would have been right here in these 3 beds. And right now I got corn and peppers in these 3 beds.
Lots of them.
Oh yeah, lots of peppers. And we also have lots of, I think that fence is off, I hope. Touch that and see if it's off.
No.
Come on.
No.
We have, this row here is all jalapenos. Them there are, I'd have to look back, I can't remember what they are. This here's Jimmy Red corn from seed we saved, but we got the seed from, the original seed we got from Hoss Tools. Actually, we bought that several years ago at the Homestead of America conference. And we grew it 1 year, and we had enough corn to make cornbread for 2 years. And we just put some more in this year because we still have a fair bit left, but we're running low. So I took some of what we saved and just planted it. Down that far end, I don't know if you can see it in the camera enough, that's cucumbers. They're all pickles. There's, I think, 50 of those in that bed. And then the rest of this bed's going to get pole beans put in it. That's why the trellis is there. This bed here is originally going to be cauliflower and broccoli, but I ain't sure I'm going to put them in or not. I might change that up and do something different with it. Then this bed here's more peppers. This bed here's sweet corn. And this is going to be cantaloupes and watermelons in this bed. And them 2 beds there aren't planted yet, and I have beets in that upper bed. And half the beets died. I don't know if it's because the compost was too hot when I planted it, or if it's because there's leaves underneath the compost, or if I didn't take my, I put frost protection over it so it didn't kill them. I don't know, maybe it overheated, but half of them look really good.
I think I turned it off.
It is off. Half of them look pretty good. If you come in here and look, I'll show you. These all died. Every one of these out through here.
Lost them. There's a lot that we lost.
We started more seed this morning, but...
And then it starts.
That bed's wider than 30 inches.
That was pretty good wobbling.
These all look pretty good. From here down, they actually don't look too bad. Some of them's kind of burnt too if you look at the tips.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess it might be from overheating them. I didn't pull them off quick enough.
Huh.
And that end does get more sun than this side. This side gets more shade, so.
Yeah.
There may be something to that. I don't know. This bed here was going to be carrots, and I don't know. Sorry, take that back. That bed, this bed's going to be bush beans. This bed was originally going to be carrots and radishes. But I think I got a bunch of einkorn seeds. I think I'm going to put einkorn in this bed. It's a wheat. So I'll probably put them in here.
And will that be harvested for the chickens?
We'll probably eat some of it.
Okay.
It's gluten-free grain. It's original wheat is what it is. A friend of mine gave me some. Actually, he bought some and asked me if I wanted any, and I told him, I'll tell him I'd take a half or a quarter of a pound. He brought me like a little over a pound, so I got plenty of seed. So, but yeah, I'll probably feed some of it to the chickens. But this year, we were, I don't know, I wouldn't say late. We didn't have enough compost last year or wood chips, so we didn't get this garden ready yet. Till late. Feels late. It's not really late. But yeah, that's why it's where it is.
Slowly coming together.
Oh, it is. It is. And we're not, I'll probably, it won't take long to plant the einkorn seed. I'll probably put them out tomorrow. I'll weed it and put them out tomorrow evening when I get home from work. Yeah, and then the cantaloupes and watermelons, we just started the seeds for those today, which was a week late getting them started. But it is what it is. You get busy. Crap happens. I mean,
so
it
many
does.
things to do.
Yeah. Yeah, too many things to do.
Our lists are plenty long.
Sorry, I didn't mean to let go of that. Now I'm going to turn the fence on.
I was letting
Don't
it
touch
off
the fence.
until
You can get in there with it not on.
I know,
That's not
but
on.
I just don't like taking a chance.
So we have 6 cattle panels left, and I bought plenty. I had 6 left over from these trellises we made here and up above. I'm probably going to make a small greenhouse right beside our greenhouse sometime here soon. But I got a fair bit of wood chips and compost left over, which is good. I got a lot of wood chips I want to put down. Then the asparagus and around all them trees, and then behind where she is now, where the raspberries are coming up. And these girls here, anyhow, these girls here, they're not laying as many eggs as they should be for some reason. But we got a fix for that here soon. We'll take you up across and we'll show you what's growing up there. So here we have pole beans, first crop of pole beans. Second crop will go down there where I showed you earlier. Here we have tomatoes. Most of these are paste, and well, actually probably half of them is cherry tomatoes, and most of, like from here clear down to here, are paste tomatoes. Of course, them will be for us to make sauces and whatnot out of. And then these up here are Rutgers. All but this one's a hillbilly. That was the last hillbilly we had in the greenhouse, so I just stuck it in. He wants 1 tomato. I don't eat tomatoes, so we'll just can them all anyways. Or sell some, maybe, who knows. This row here is our provider bush beans, and they always do really, really good. They definitely are providers, that's for dang sure.
That even mowing them over, they come back.
Yeah, they did last year. When I was done, I mowed them over and put compost down and was getting ready to plant something else in them, and they come back up through, which is fine, whatever. But these here, the reason we grow these is because in the Market Gardener, the John Martin's book, The Market Gardener, this is the kind he recommends to grow, and they grow so great. I mean, you can harvest.
They taste so good.
Yeah, and they taste, by far, they're the best tasting green beans that we've ever grown. Hopefully those are Kentucky pole beans there, Kentucky Blue or something.
We're trying a different one from
Last year, I can't remember what kind we grew. I didn't like them. But this hopefully this year, them grow well for us. This bed here, part of this bed is carrots and radishes down to here. Here I put onions in, but it only got 2 coming up. And these were the not sure, they're the big onions, but I can't remember what kind they was, like the candied onions or something. Can't remember for sure. And then that's our second crop of lettuce. We'll harvest that for Saturday's farmer's market. Not all of it, but a lot of it. This here is beets, and these beets we started in trays. And we're going to start them in trays from now on because these
awesome.
Things look so. Come over here and look how nice these are. Look at that beet. That beet is huge for May around here.
Yeah, we've had a lot of compliments on having the beets look like that already.
Customers coming, yeah, they compliment a fair bit about them. But they look so good. We'll have some of these at the farmers market this weekend. This bed here is half spinach and half lettuce crop. This is the first crop of both. I harvested a bunch of lettuce this morning for the auction, tomorrow's auction. She washed it. It's in the fridge. We'll run it out in the morning. The spinach, we probably won't harvest any of it for tomorrow's auction. We'll probably wait maybe Fridays, maybe none. It's getting pretty ratty looking. And whenever I harvest for Friday's auction, that'll be the last of this bed. Then the rest of that lettuce will come out, and I'm not sure what'll go in it. I got more lettuce. We started more lettuce today in the trays. This kale looks so good.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering why there's a mat down here, because this will be an all summer long, and I don't like pulling weeds in our kale and our Swiss chard bed, so this saves us a lot of aggravation. And if you're not doing something productive, you're not making money. So, but this kale is flawless. There is nothing at all wrong with that.
Yeah.
Very good.
The chickens devour it.
Oh yeah, they do. What we had left over at the market, we fed them to the chickens, and they did devour it. The Swiss chard, it's doing really well too, actually. Some of these aren't doing good. I'm gonna stick marigolds in some of those holes where the kale's died back. And the Swiss chard, it all looks good.
Yeah.
Some nice looking chards. That we sell out of about every week. That we don't always sell out of. This is cauliflower. Some of those look really good, some of them not so well. Actually, that's something that's pretty cool. Check this out. Last year I planted nasturtiums in this bed, and that one there came back all by itself.
Really? Oh
I never
my gosh.
planted it there. It just came back.
That's cool.
This dandelion, it just came back all by itself too.
And now it's gone.
It'll come back. But this garden's looking pretty good.
As usual, stuff's eating the cauliflower.
Yeah, that's why we try not to plant cauliflower and broccoli. That's why I'm not sure that's what I'm going to put in that garden down below because of that.
We love cauliflower and broccoli, but...
I like broccoli. I ain't a big cauliflower fan.
Okay, I'm the cauliflower.
Yeah. I mean, I'll eat it, but...
I could eat cauliflower any which way.
This bed here, this is where the chickens were a few winters ago. I didn't put nothing in it yet. We just started our winter squash seeds today. They'll go in this area. Some of them, they all won't. Lord knows they won't all fit in that area.
we started a lot.
But I need to get the weeds out of here and get some compost put in for these. This right here is insane right here.
Our sunchoke bed.
These sunchokes, this late winter, early spring when I dug them out, and I'm not even joking, I dug down in there that deep to get rid of all of them, and I never replanted them, and that's how they came back. That is truly insane. But that's all right. We sell a fair many. We actually like them. We didn't eat none of them this year, but we do like them. I can't believe how thick they are in there.
Yeah.
They've never been that full.
It's like a big hedge or something.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. A big hedge. Yeah. Cattle panel greenhouse. It's got peas and whatnot in there. I made a video a while back on planting a lot of stuff in here. The tomatoes, they're doing so-so. The tomatoes are doing so-so. The lettuce and spinach and all that stuff needs to come out. I need to put some basil in there. This is what I plan on doing. I opened up the back yesterday. The gingers, I'm not sure how they're going to end up doing this year.
Some of them's doing really good.
Some
and others are still stunted.
Some are, some ain't. When I put them in, I put covers over them and it frosted, and a lot of them froze. But some of them's coming back, some of them ain't. And the peas, they're starting to flower now, but they're starting to scorch, so It is what it is. Live and learn. You never know. And the last thing we're going to show you is all the way over yonder.
Over yonder.
Over yonder. Actually, that area there where the chickens were this winter, I'm going to put some of our winter squash seeds in there too. But I need to move some compost. That's not composted yet, but I need to make compost piles and put them together and then clean that area up a little bit before I can plant. And then we'll get the building off the neighbor and we're going to put it right in that area somewhere. We ain't exactly sure exactly where it's going to go. It's going to go in that area someplace. And we'll either take that building and make half of it a chicken coop for the winter or build a chicken coop for the winter. But they're going to come back here this winter.
It's all starting to grow back up and fill in again.
It is.
Take them away for a little while, and that's all it takes.
It's only been probably a month, maybe a month and a half. They've been down there, somewhere in there. But here's the birds that we got.
Watch them white ones.
Yeah, they want to come out.
I just did their water, and one just about went around me. And
I need to move these now. So they was here all day. I moved them this morning and put them here, so I'm going to move them now.
Them two white ones. That one right there, and there's another one in there. She likes watching and maneuvering. It's so funny. See, she follows from one. Now I'm going to the back to make sure they come forward.
They usually do.
He moves it. You better keep up.
They're too big now to fall out the holes anyways.
You better keep up. Come on.
We've put a fence up around these guys several different times. They could fit through the holes, and I never turned the fence on. Tomorrow evening when I come home from work, I'm going to put my hand in some chicken crap. Man, probably ought to put something there. They'll get out. I'll put something up there in a minute. So tomorrow evening when I get home from work, I'm going to put a fence up. They'll be out that way further till then. And I'll put a fence up so they can get out of their coop. They're big enough now, I don't think they can fit through the holes in the fence. Plus, I'll turn it on. So.
They're getting so big.
They are. Some of these we'll keep. Some of these we'll probably get rid of.
These was the ones they sent us back.
Yeah, they sent us these instead of our meat birds when we were supposed to get our meat birds. Which is fine. We planned on getting new egg layers for next year, but...
What are you doing?
But we ended up...
You got a bug.
I like how they chase each other.
It runs into...
And all they gotta do is stop, you know. If they wouldn't start running, nobody would ever know they had it. That black one there's a white head, I think that one's pretty.
Yeah.
I think that's an Iowa blue is the breed of that chicken. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. That one there is like, let me out.
Yeah. We'll let you out tomorrow. When I get home from work, I'll let you out. Their feed's about empty, but probably feed them in the morning.
They love fresh grass.
They are fun to watch on
just like all the others.
Oh yeah. I like watching them chase each other like that when theirs running for some stupid reason.
He still has the bug. That's there. Nope. He's gonna lose it if he oh holy cow.
Grabbed the whole his head. Oh, somebody got it.
Yep, another one took it away.
That's funny.
Gives them something to do.
Oh yeah.
You can watch these forever.
There's a moth, ain't it?
Yeah. They're always doing something different. You could just keep watching them.
That's what it is, a moth. It's dead now.
Well, it's probably got dizzy and from being thrown around.
Somebody else grabbed it and run off. That's too funny. Anyways, that's going to wrap this up. I got a pork shoulder and some mac and cheese on the smoker, so we're going to go eat. Happy Memorial Day to everybody.
Happy Memorial Day.
Take care and God bless.
See ya.